Okay, abusua ehu bi aba abɛhyɛ NPP amanyɔkuo ne mu ma a enye asam ketewa kora. Asa abusua mo bɛka ya 2020 general elections abatoɔ no. There na electoral violence bi ɛkɔɔ so a saa electoral violence na ɛkɔɔ so no. Ɛde nipa kunkum ne ba etuo tutuo ɛne ba na Ablekuma North die wei atwe ɛyɛ NDC mpanyinfoɔ adwen ɛsi so a sisi ano IGP Tete Yohunu ne Interior Minister finally omo submit final report efa 2022 general elections 2020 general elections a course abato course ne nipa kunkuma course ewo sa abato ni mu no omo afile omo ye investigations na we omo afile final report no e de akwa President Mahama abusuan sisi ano fear and panic bi abawura NPP amanyɔkuo ni side enye asam keto akwent no yensa mmomre mom yenko na yenkonko tie ensema ekɔ so unsubscribe ya subscribe like na share ma afofron so ensa into me enka bi aha Ghana Police Service so medamase
be about Ghana Police Service you be the home komo but senior
Wazi?
Akroma.
Ya kronto.
Na bibi aboko dia.
Ya bende timkom.
Ya san share.
Anu ni hia. Na oche se. Akroma be share se die. Se na sia ne de be ma de obo e. Ebinom da o man sorry o. Aze ye ni ye wadwuma bi a ye nya nwie. To se ye wie. Emre so na ye jawo.
Asem we na de bia me kama asem se oda no wan sorry ho na ko bisa no.
Da bi untimi mu so.
Ade ntini ma sorry.
Wonu obi ani ko yi so gugu so bi o. To do sorry ya la so obi bi o so ye. To ye be dwudwam. Da bi o kokra. Ye jawo.
Ade ba ko yakopon ya wan try ma me kra no. Serious.
That's all.
Cause for debate pa. One my second chance in death.
Na so no onye democratic o. Wani anwene bibia ho.
Dabi. Ha dwe pa esi hu.
Wani anwene.
No de no. Eti ono nwene wonti ono magye hwe.
Dabi no man bi o ha. Me sure say by now no kan say we regretting no man bi.
You open no ye.
Yan kan so mo beach second chance. Third time.
Na office Yankopon ne be dwene wa ebi nipa o so wu kura nanka office ye ngire mo o se ewu o system.
Yes. One can come president be watch. Oh, one can come watch be ka money e wodi.
Also free first.
60 tons ye from $1.2 billion
na ono ase o se otamfo bompa ye ma no. No who called any buffer.
Oh, no crop by now. I regret you.
Oh, go bomba ya ba jawu se o me brow.
Say no only to me on the bed.
John no say.
I don't know obedele on your behalf.
Oh,
it was a bomba ye man.
Ye bomba ye man.
Ma otamfo ono nim called any buffer so.
I see. Hey, yesi. Yami. We dey baby obi a cheo.
Okay, and issues no dosun. Issues no dosun pa na yabasha. You started from the camp of the IGP. Na owura ACP agozo abetodwa ono na Akuffo at the time almost what they fork ne atre ididi amoi ekwakuyeku semosi okrum hapa o na trial no course wa balita na kwankwankusiaga iwie na papa no retirement and then no kasai IGP o no compensate papa no se wahwe hu no se oman no ne ni and from ACP no is your DCOP but okọ retirement me no ga so ejimo national security ejimo national security na the colleagues be are omoye active our service no be dey say e ma me donko your CID boss ono zia ono so COP commissioner of police and ono so betimi the IGP in the future and so amano aye then also interior minister no ade tudwa say IGP Tete Yohunu a submitted comprehensive report. 2020 election violence and 2024. Papa na ye jumani nyina wie. Our official bitima kase was submitted to President Mahama. So these are latest development from the camp of the security campus in Hoa Eba. We are near linking their Ablikuma North so. Say you to abano munya kwenya e platform so a ye can be ti e papa no changes no anaze we make say o your post retirement elevation and or the ama if I say agojo post retirement television or the ama no then you share report on that face so the latest one now how come since you dear grow budia yeah I was saying somebody be on mass and microphone can say when say she's not stupid excuse my language say about them now or no kokumia dear go so there be oko no aboa no ti same roman here and only UTV for the command pay on here so betimi abodua na de ade me tape no me ha but brenti yintimi mo asane ma me sha say view so
Many medasi my main fa koyen na member defense minister and interior minister baso. I think say for the first time we are seeing people who are getting proactive when it comes to governance. And then their utterances, I pray, say utterances are a best serve a good purpose. Na machia minya ba Esther. Also on pese ni dina kan o de bema me o friend Esther. Me call court na mishia no court yard no. One of the big ways of this party. I just say do party ni pa. Nti madam baby a obi amachia. Na urate won IGP of Ghana. Mebo abaso. In the sense say 2020-2024 election related death, any manhandling and other things that had happened no. Ode ehun enkrata and I say ehun report akodan omanpeni. Yedo ase. Yedo also say what me akai no recognize say enkrofo bi a service no mu no ananka say the fata de ma omo no ye de ma omo no amfa ma omo no wo dia betutu yi ebi ne yewura agojo yewura the current national security coordinator
yes
can be and
Osman Raza
yes and yenu aba Osman is doing well or obo adwuma pa per the mandate the action and sano. But you know, saboteurs will always be around.
Of course.
And then so people go out there and impersonate the fact that they are coming from the national security. He has issued a strong and stern warning to them. In IGP, we are grateful. And Mr. Boabasu be my IGP in the sense, as at around 8 o'clock now, my name is team your grounds and Rechi Friday, Yako to Ablikuma Abana. Na may call round, I say you call rounds no. Out of the 19, and to me I'm calling now, we did just about 13 or something. Na Akuffo multi pickups a member canteen wapa say I don't need the chassis.
Yeah.
A member canteen wapa to be very honest no, at the time I couldn't identify as to whether they were NPP or NDC. Until say I got to one point where I thought say a very hot spot for any skirmishes. Or around Odoko DVL wood free DVL no there's another center be more hosna where she pa na me move we are call from DVL early side hono ena me hu say Alish Raj na nkrofo ay di nachi no na omo na omo tete sa pickups no na utumu say member ni na nkrofo so na me no monam no you could do this the other center no na omonso nim sa NPP for nti it was a friendly exchange e be winning more those kind of thing no we pushy we na nti from there near ba a friend is saying Odoko ti ba Odoko is another police station there honso na where she pa nti at that point, your sister station UTV reporter chanced on me. And beside me views on what was going on the ground. And I made a fair idea. Say, my who said no panel day. I has a friendly exchange pushing this person here and they will win you this and that. But say any brand bag going into the afternoon. A be a yakwakoto abana. A be a sa friendly pushing a bed done into something else. Into a honor, I think say the police must be concerned. I must also say the police were very tact. Obia Obeka say the police there were security lapses because idea and I say the type of uniform Akuffo share terrorize Ura Sam George. No? We saw similar there. As to whether they were NDC people or NPP, nobody knows. And as to who brought them there, we can't tell for now. But they were swiftly arrested by the police. Almost so attempting pa almost share all this accoutrement gears or moko to join na protected no bati munina no much share ho. Police for 2 pickups. Yes, so muna pa ya do mkoye. Nobody knew what they were coming to do there. And you were free those areas. Into security wise, no, it was, in my opinion, no, apt. Into the Akroma ya mameha wa kumsen. For a breaking gate, no, the no. Their numbers overwhelmed or overpowered the police personnel at the gate. Police personnel over there, no more doors. But these people they were mobile with force. Mupia gate, no, and our police have been told not to carry arms. No. And at the end, putting power no bit me. But you see, let us also look at it this way. Aya yenye nshisheye bia yankasa anase omo politician call people no ombe obey instructions and are certain rules and regulations. Now I wanted to believe say at the center na baby aye to abane pay no nobody had the right to go and stand there if you are not a EC official or a party observer. Inti they told Mame how Kumseno. Now maybe say, what was she going to do at the inner perimeter where the vote was being cast? Because Anopano by any her rounds and all those things, no. They were with the friend saying, NDC we Mustafa Bandemo. We saw all the the friendly exchanges are or more Inti a dear Nako buy. Dear a buyer a ma or more status or more rational. I am yet to know exactly what transpired. But from the gate to that point, or more corner were retreating. If you watch the video carefully, there were a lot of police personnel protecting her.
Of course.
And even her own people protecting her. It was the pepper spray that dispersed the people. It was the pepper spray that dispersed the people. Ntiakwano, sir, the target they say obeshim pepper spray na friend right na baby o fear to the hono and I make say TV a media house o member also mo no be press conference no mo also na ye hoga money ho mo sanction o hoga ne sam crofo ya de o mututu faso bia na branch you may not be up to 40 years enti wo hwa de no feeling call abrim and no de anyini na a channel so a channel no na check it wo and one your helmet srimful no the answer how Kumsin was not leaning even backwards we should stand the posture at the time now na all sprinting na nim say as we pim okoto akiri it means that can I idea na only backwards and can be brutal right police for ekura mame how Kumsin mukurapo no almost form bi into the pepper spray no and a breaky the shield around her and the mark they call back. I condemn the way Omobon from Hono. I also condemn the way Omo deputy national organizer no ye bono no because ye konesa chinebi na bi akwai madafu bi o NPP mu and I say NDC. You understand? We should not entertain these things. But yen jintum say ye bejemra edikakra. For instance, the journalist, EIB journalist, rumor born as soon. Minia, Anajo and Ra, I got opportunity to watch Channel 1 with our respected brother Bernard Avle as the host of key viewpoints or whatever it is, and the key points also. And he brought on board 3 journalists, reporters, and on war. Into more report and eyewitness accounts of Mama eating na be a branch and ko jina ya wo shoot it was out of bound because the police for that catch almost say journalists now don't come inside this perimeter. Obia nko ho no ko jina ho ye catch say a man nko ho na it was not allowed no so one print To the point, sir, he said the word that came out of his mouth, and said, "From boss, no, me pam me." And Lumo, and so we drew honor because of the way our nose were general monitor. Now you can apprehend him person bekono ka say upia catcher boss no ma pam me fiano and the inferiority Lumo am no so okoye de oye no. But I saw a write up about Lumo on Facebook, which by the same journalist, Phone Bio. What the person wrote was that 2010, 11, 12, 13, Lumo was the commander in Aflao. Now, Jumadia would D and a better transfer the fee when they were all against it. And it is not his nature of what happened at a friend say Abelkumanov. No, where you'll be, I wish I had a demon and a copper, or you'll be calm. And for him to have gotten that infuriated to slap the guy, no, it means the guy was so recalcitrant he didn't want to obey instructions. Intermediate, yes, the swift interdiction is in order, but at the same time, no, me so now yapa IGP chow say on tamper mercy with justice. Now one shall say at least punishment akra dey man no ye be lifted. Another person that born about so any DCOP Jikuno, and also he was on the ground. Pa professionalism, ne mannerism. What we say, or Bojuma papa. On also na yes demonstration on the in some stretch of road, no. On also na or bomb. And for Mame Hawakumsen and those who went to attack her, no, I am advising because we are going to Akwatia, because already no. NPP for now have been throwing tantrums say you drag Kwatia ni be hu. But I am saying no more refi say normal way nyina asisi time omo wa ba ye can be omo so den omo nti they justified everything. Today the tables na turn no you are crying, and indeed abrande no to no ho epem Mame ha okum so no. So why share the extended video no he had a fair share of his beatings. Wo share video ni ye pa oto ho wi no o sorry ye the ne chene share you know anka will sign it, you know, he was accosted. Omo bono papa. But that part of the video near short, they were not showing it was short. But he got a fair share of beatings on the ground, which tells you say, omo no more yes sir, NDC for one yes sir, and I say NDC sympathizers and kwa. And then nobody has also been able to pinpoint say omo NDC for.
According to how come say no, also them two omo fika so. Not just Akuffo now what to
exactly.
According to the interview no on the UTV
yo
also them two that two no me so take as one
yo and they them yes Akuffo what to me identify but the fact of the matter is that yen to me can say omo nyina and Akuffo omo time Mame ha okum se no yen this for nko
yeah
omo ankasa ne party the way omo meaning no enye meaning ketoa me my advice to Akuffo a omo aye omo adwo so me sa de no. For instance, Dr. Bawumia University, Mame ha okumse no. Mohune Mame ha okumse ne hall. Say in a video no.
Yeah.
Did you see the deco in the hall?
Yeah.
Did you see the deco? Mo ko ho a mo ko kontokwa ye bobbo mo asomu. Hwe hall na hwe Mame ne hall. Hwe papa hall na hwe Mame ne hall.
Who could even find if you video call?
Exactly the case. You so what tare obi down ho. Enti wo hwe Mame ne hall. I don't want to sit here and downplay her say Ombobra, Yasini Kuru was capa. But I want to believe that deco that I saw there, no. If you Dr. Bawumia could do on Krononkasa, a shock. You understand? Until what we to trust him, she was a and son, wako bo biasum, and I say, wako me to be akokam, right? But Mame ha okumsen, the day away in a look. It is your coin that is being paid back to you of the things that you've done. And Krofokra Afamu. Those days you were bragging, pomposity all over. People were defending you. Indeed, in the Channel 1, reporters now Bernard Avle war to two man.
Yeah.
Now, ushe video footage is no now. One of the reporter was standing with Miracle Sabwaji. In the China, Avle Bisa reporter and said, so when these things were happening, where was Miracle Sabwaji? Or say he had to run for his life. Miracle Sabwaji. Also, no team friend Akuffo say ye kwa kwatie na mombra ye kwa kokumbiem. Meanwhile, he is the first person who ran away. In fact, interview of Miracle on one casa can say no crack kitty crofaka say cran ebu no kitty we intines we free. You understand? And if you allow these guys to tell you say oh yeah they will be enjoying and you will be maimed. And also what God as we speak it be more still they have been maimed forever. It be setting up a committee of inquiry which and yet another setting up a EU CSOs and ourselves we forced him to set up that commission of inquiry. When we are at the end of the world, one fine yeshi abisinde. You understand? In conclusion, no, I pray and hope say, yebeko akwetiye, ebeye jojo.
Wrap up on the reporter IGP dia command.
Right.
Yes.
Nti yebeko akwetiye ebeye jojo on the report that IGP has submitted. Already His Excellency the sitting President John Dramani Mahama has promised what he will do. To people affected, right? The report will give him a broader view of what is expected to be done for all these people who have lost their life, their families, or anybody who got affected. And I have no doubt that the compensation or whatever it is that has to be carried out, no, to the letter. For me, I have absolute trust in this government. The way of it is an envy of everyone who was in government then. That is the NPP. They are all envious. NSA, Interior and Defense, Abekasa. So I pray, sir, going into Akwetiano, we will put even stiffer measures in place to curtail any misunderstanding as a unforeseen incidents be the beauty of the Akotia by election. But I trust John Dramani Mahama and the government. They will live up to expectation by, as it were, going by the recommendations of the reporter IGP or sending.
Okay. Madas.
Okay, abusuawe wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so eye final reporter HSA IGP tete yuhunu ede Akroma President Mahama over a year 2022 general elections electoral violence ekoso no sisi ane ye ba be arrest sa Akuffo HSA na omohyehyɛ sa anuoma ni nyina ase abusuawe bada masesa mo jepene kokoti sa ensem no ede mai aha eye Ghana politics avenue so madam ase.